differ from prokaryotic cells in that they contain a nucleus and other membrane-bound structures called organelles. Eukaryotic cells can be a plant, animal, or fungi. Many single-celled organisms like protozoa and all multicellular organisms are eukaryotes. The centrioles are a pair of structures on either side of the nucleus made up of 9 triplets of microtubules. The centrioles are a pair of structures on either side of the nucleus made up of 9 triplets of microtubules. The centrioles play a key role in the formation of the mitotic spindle during cell division, as well as helping determine the spatial arrangement and location of the nucleus within the cell. Centrioles are found in most animal cells, but are absent in plants and fungi. The endoplasmic reticulum is a contiguous complex network of interconnected tubes and membrane sacs that extend through the cell's cytoplasm. This complex makes up roughly 1/2 of the membranous tissue of the cell. There are 2 types of endoplasmic reticulum, the rough and the smooth. The rough endoplasmic reticulum, or rough ER, gets its name from the fact that its surfaces are studded with ribosomes. The membrane of the rough ER is contiguous with the nuclear membrane as well as that of the smooth ER. The rough ER's primary functions are to manufacture and then fold proteins into their final useful configurations. The proteins it produces are then either secreted from the cell, transported to locations within the cell where they are needed, or sent on to the Golgi apparatus for further processing. The lysosomes are tiny sac-like structures filled with enzymes called hydrolases. Like vesicles, lysosomes are constructed of a phospholipid bilayer similar to the cell membrane. The lysosomes function as the digestive and waste disposal organelles of the cell and enable the cell to utilize nutrients. Lysosomes also break down foreign substances, such as invading microbes, thus freeing up their base components for reuse. Lysosomes may act as a bandage and help to repair damage to the cell membrane caused by invading microbes. When the cell dies, the lysosomes will destroy the cell through a process called apoptosis. Vesicles are basically mobile storage units. They are similar to lysosomes in that they are constructed of a phospholipid bilayer, but differ in that while the lysosomes are involved in digestion and transport, the vesicles perform no modifications to their contents. Vesicles may transport or store many substances from complex organic molecules, like hormones, to simple substances, like excess water, until those substances are ready to be used by the cell or expelled. The nuclear membrane consists of 2 lipid bilayers, the inner nuclear membrane and the outer nuclear membrane. The function of the nuclear membrane is to separate the nucleus and the nucleolus from the rest of the cell contents. The nuclear membrane is embedded with special proteins called nuclear pores, which act as specific doorways that permit substances such as nutrients, waste, and cellular information to pass into and out of the nucleus. Mitochondria are the power plants of the cell. They convert sugar into ATP and enzymes related to cell metabolism. Mitochondria are unusual in that they are surrounded by 2 membranes and contain their own independent genome. They also can divide independently of the cell in which they reside, meaning that mitochondrial replication is not tied to cell division. The number of mitochondria found in a cell varies by the type of cell. The more energy a cell needs, the more mitochondria it will have. Many cells contain only 1 mitochondria, while others may contain as many as several thousand. Mitochondria are found in both plant and animal cells.